Mark it on your calendars, guys. Doomsday is coming. And it's not just us fans calling December 18th the day that both Avengers Doomsday and Dune Part 3 come out in theaters on the same day. It's not just us calling it Doomsday. We've got Robert Downey Jr. and Timothée Chalamet now referring to it as Doomsday and promoting it and pushing it, all that kind of stuff. We're going to do a topic tomorrow, Jonathan.
Mm-hmm.
We'll wait till Rob's back for this. We're going to have a little discussion tomorrow on whether or not we think December 18th may be the biggest day, single day in box office history. We'll talk about that tomorrow. But
that's a great topic.
It's going to be big. But one of the questions that's kind of been floating out there, a lot of fans have asked, a lot of people in our own live chat have asked, is who gets the IMAX screens? Because as we've seen the last couple of years, while there's only a finite number of IMAX screens, they do contribute a lot to the box office. Those are like premium choice things that the audiences are looking at first.
Right.
Because like even when Sinners was out, Sinners didn't break all-time box office records anywhere. But oh my God, there was a period of time, Jonathan, that if you wanted to go see Sinners in IMAX, you were having to book your tickets like 2 weeks in advance.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's just the draw of IMAX screens. So the big question has been, a lot of people have been asking, who's getting the IMAX screens? Well, now we know who it is. And the first round of the battle between Avengers Doomsday and Dune 3 goes to Dune.
Whoa.
Because according to reports, Dune is getting those IMAX screens. And they're getting them exclusively for the first 3 weeks.
That's huge.
This comes to us from the folks at Joe Blow. While most people assume Avengers Doomsday will inevitably outgross Dune Part 3, and of course it will. Of course it will. Avengers will make more money overall, obviously. Villeneuve's sequel has something Disney doesn't: exclusive access to IMAX screens. Despite expectations that Doomsday would follow recent MCU entries with a major IMAX rollout, it appears that Dune Part 3, shot extensively with IMAX cameras, has reportedly secured a 3-week IMAX exclusivity window. That is a significant win for Warner Brothers. IMAX has steadily grown in popularity, and an IMAX release isn't just about ticket premiums. It adds cultural cachet and reinforces a film's must-see status. Now look, I have very little to no doubt that Avengers is clearly going to make more money that opening weekend, like by far. Like I've never thought that the Dune franchise is $1 billion franchise. Mm-hmm. Go back all the way before the first Dune movie came out. I told people this is higher concept, thinking man sci-fi. It's not for everybody. Dune will never be $1 billion franchise. That's fine. They make the best movies, but they're not $1 billion franchises. So I have no doubt that Avengers is going to make more money. But I'll tell you what, Jonathan, I don't think this is a small thing.
No.
Like Dune landing those for 3 weeks, which is by far when a movie makes most of its money, is those first 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I think that will shorten that gap. Like the gap between how much Avengers is going to make on Doomsday and how much Dune is going to make on Doomsday. I think that gap has shrunk. I mean, Avengers is still going to come out on top by a very safe margin.
Sure.
Very safe cushion. But how much of a cushion I think is going to be changed, because I think they're right in the article. Today, like, number one, when people are going out to the movies, they're picking the movie they want to see. But they also want to go watch movies in IMAX. And the fact that Doomsday, or Dune Part 3, I should say.
Yeah, right.
Is for the first 3 weeks, that's it. First 21 days that Doomsday is going to be out in theaters. If you want to go see a movie in IMAX, you ain't going to see Avengers.
That's pretty crazy that it's not just a 2-week window. It's a 3-week window, because that means Avengers doesn't get it till week 4.
And by the way, by week 4, does IMAX want to put Avengers that's in its 4th week? And let's listen, I'm sure it's still making money at that point, but going into its 4th week, its big money-making era is done. Is IMAX even going to put Avengers, or is there another movie coming along? I should have looked at the calendar. I didn't. Is there another movie coming along that IMAX is then going to put on those screens? So it could be a possibility here. I'm not saying this is locked,
Yeah.
but it could be a possibility that you won't get to see Avengers Doomsday on an IMAX screen.
That makes me think that something like Dolby Cinema will be exclusively Avengers.
Could be. So because listen, there are other PFL screen, premium format, large PLF, I should say,
right.
premium large format screens. You got AMC Dolby, which is a premium screen. You got the now
Regal. I can't remember the name of it, but
no, it's not 40X. Maybe it's 40X. Anyway,
no, it's something else. I
right.
can't.
You've got AMC also now has their XD screens to compete with IMAX. Cinemark's RPX. Somebody said that. You got ScreenX. You've got Cinemark HD or XD, I think. You've got there's other large premium large format screens. There are. But the crown jewel is the IMAX.
I do feel like something with Nolan and Villeneuve, though, you almost expect their films on IMAX. And I know Avengers, people are going to say the same, but those two directors specifically, you know it's coming in IMAX. So they probably already have pre-existing deals.
And now, look, I'll be honest with you. I'm looking more forward to Avengers, I think. Because listen, I think Dune 2, I stand by this. I'll argue anybody about it. I think Dune 2 is the best movie, period, in the last 10 years. I really do. But I have some apprehensions about the source material going into Dune 3. I'm not the biggest fan of Dune Messiah. I'm not the biggest fan of the source material. So I have some, so I am more looking forward to Avengers.
Right.
I am
too.
That said, if you ask me, I've got a choice of watching either Avengers Doomsday on an IMAX screen or Dune and Arrakis on an IMAX screen. Oh, 10 times out of 10, I'm taking Dune on the IMAX screen.
I've already planned it out. Like I was before this news weeks ago, I had already decided I'm doing Dolby Cinema for Avengers, and I'm going to go to the Chinese theater IMAX screen
good choice.
for Dune 3.
Good choice.
Because I love that IMAX screen.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
That one down there is out. By the way, the one at the Universal City Walk is also a really
But there's just something so regal about the Chinese theater and historic.
100%. I love that there. But yeah, I would take watching Dune on the IMAX screen. So I think it's good. I'm just stunned. What I really thought was, I thought they would do a dual engagement. I thought you would see half IMAX screens go to Dune, half IMAX screens go to Avengers, or at most, like Dune getting a 1 week window, then Avengers could come in and have the second week. I really thought that the fact that they've got the first 3 weeks, that's a big deal. That's a big deal.
I wonder if it's an overall deal with Warner Brothers.
It could be an overall deal with Warner Brothers, an advanced deal with Denis Villeneuve. I mean, who knows? But in the question that everybody's asking, who's getting the IMAX screens? Round 1 goes to Dune. It's getting all the IMAX screens for a 3 week window when Doomsday comes out on December 18th. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Were you maybe looking forward to seeing Avengers on an IMAX screen? There's still plenty of other PLF screens out there that you can go see it on. Does this maybe change your order plans for what you might want to go see first? Maybe you were planning on seeing Avengers first, but hey, if Dune's getting the IMAX screens, maybe you want to go to see that first. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.